LMA looking cute, looking clean, looking sexy, and GGC Mafia is back after a week off. We are here. You know, I'm representing over on that 9 portion. My boy Hollywood is the CEO of the Blurred Cartel section of GGC Mafia. You see this shirt, so you know where we at on our end. And GGC Mafia is our combined efforts. Hollywood, how are you today, my guy?
I am doing great. Last week, your boy was severely under the weather. I mean, and I had a hangover too. Like, it was just a bad combination. Like, I was, I was down for the count. But I'm here. I'm good. I'm feeling way better. I'm feeling refreshed. You know what I mean? So you already know it's your boy Hollywood Sensei of the Blurred Cartel, CEO status. We are in the building. Make sure you like, share, subscribe to Blurred Cartel, all social media platforms. All social media platforms.
All social media. Might have to get that GGC Mafia one up too. So, you know what I mean? That combination. But y'all know this is the Billboards top 20 best songs of 2013. Music, rap. We got the Taylor Swifts. We got the Robin Thicks. We got a lot of Bruno Mars. We got all these people in here. Taylor Swift is like a constant. Maroon 5 is like a constant in these. I don't even know if we got one, but they here. Rihanna's here. Shout out to her. Justin Timberlake I think he got 2. So we got a lot here from these albums. Like I said, again, best Billboard top 20 songs. And before we start, I'm gonna give y'all a little inspiration from my guy, January 21st. We are gonna go over this fight. My guy Jamaica is having a fight January 21st in the UFC for the championship, and he said something that inspired me. I hope it inspired you. And we're gonna get into the 2013 top 20 something Billboard.
First title fight is a big moment in your life and career. Do you feel anything different? This isn't just a regular fight anymore.
My biggest fear for a while was dying without knowing how good I truly was, without knowing my true potential. And now I get to answer that question.
Wow.
I'm gonna be honest, I'm more dangerous in this fight than I've ever been. Because there is no losing for me, bro. There is no losing in this fight for me. Because at the end of the day, I get the answer. Either I was good enough or I wasn't. And that's all I ever wanted. The time I stepped in. To just know.
Man, you're giving me chills. That's incredible stuff.
All I ever wanted was to answer that question. And January 21st it'll be answered.
That's all that is we want to know. So I'm encouraging y'all to get out there, do y'all best life, go out there, do your thing, go hard at life, and make sure at the end of the day that y'all can answer the question, was you good enough? And you don't have no regret. Even if you don't get it, you're good enough for your art. I was telling Joe the other day, I was like, yo, just give me the video with 1 million views. Let me know if I'm good enough. If they rock with me and they stay, that means I'm good enough. If you don't, it's because until then, it's the algorithm. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? How it's the algorithm. But yeah. Hello, can you hear me? I think he might have froze out on this. Hello, can you hear me? Yeah, I think he's freezing out. Yeah, he froze out on us. I'm gonna give you the overview of the 2013, and then Hollywood will join us again. But 2013 songs, overall view on the top 20 songs of 2013. It's a lot of catchy hooks, more classical vibes to R&B vibes. You know what I'm saying? A little pop with Robin Thicke and Bruno Mars. This was the era of transitioning from a previous type of music into a more classical type. More sample-laden music over time. The verses and stuff didn't hit as well as 2012, which might to some hurt the quality of music, but you could say this was the start of the beaten hook meta going to the SoundCloud era and what you would call the elevation of rap music. Even though there is no rap songs on this list, I would also like to give honorable mentions that could have made this list better to me. You have Diamonds by Rihanna, Started from the Bottom by Drake, Love Me by Lil Wayne, Pour It Up by Rihanna, and many more. But like I said, we're not picking and choosing. This is the Billboard's top 20 list. Hollywood is back. Hollywood, how did you feel about Jamaica? What he was talking about? Just that million view video, and then how you feel about this 2013 Billboard class?
I actually missed the video because my computer froze out on me, so I didn't catch what Jermichael had said. So I need to just give me a
quick rundown. He got to fight January 21st for the championship. He said he never expected to be here. He is no losing for him because this fight would prove if he's good enough or if he's not. And I was saying, just give me the million viewed video. Because if y'all rock with me, that means I was good enough. If y'all don't, that means I either improve or I'm just not good enough and I can move on. That's all I want to know. So it's like inspiration from that.
I actually like that. I mean, that's just a prove your metal type of thing. Like, if I do good, then I know I'm meant for this. If I'm not, then it's gonna show that I'm not. So, I mean, I respect that 100%. Mm-hmm.
He got a championship fight on January 21st. So I think it's just Thicke, and I'm excited to see it. I'm supporting my boy. Like I said, when he don't lose, he finds out he gets to die knowing I'm good enough to be a champion, or I wouldn't. That's all I want. That's all I want to know. I'm okay either way because I went out on my own.
Right.
I can die happy now. I know. I gave it my all the whole time, and that's how we got to be, man.
And you said my opinion on the 2013.
Yeah.
I felt like this had a lot of hits on here, had a lot of misses as well, but also not enough rap for me. You know what I mean?
Almost no rap.
Not enough rap. Almost none, except for really Suit and Tie. You know what I mean?
If you consider that rap, you got a verse, you got a Jay-Z verse, you got a verse, but
you got like 10% rap, I guess 5% at the most.
Yeah. So, but like I said, it's a lot of catchy hooks, a lot of it's like that. This was the in between to me from the starting to use a heavy sample laden music, where they started moving on to Suit and Tie. But not Suit and Tie. They start moving on to SoundCloud rap, and you start hearing more of that hook verses. Because we saw 2012, it was a lot of verses. Now it's hook. But we finna get into this list. We're gonna share the screen so y'all can see as we get into the list. And first up is Suit and Tie. Justin Timberlake featuring Jay-Z, a solid song, good singer from Justin Timberlake, a little soul, but this time frame fit with the little incognito lyrics of women clothes and how they love fashion. It's about being a nice suit and tie and his girl in a dress that made him want to show her a few things, you know what I mean? Jay-Z, of course, did an amazing job with his verse, but not his strongest. I gave it a B tier.
Yeah, I'm on the same train. Same on that B train. It was a good song, solid song, but I feel like this is a song that maybe JT probably could have did by itself. As much as I love Hov, they call me a Hovenger. I could have done without his verse on this joint. So, it's crazy for me to say that, but yeah, without Hov's verse, this probably would have been an A tier. So I'm gonna just give it a B.
Yeah, it's I would rock. I love the hook, but I'm like I said, it was a theme throughout the whole thing. Like the hooks would be hidden, but then all of a sudden you get into the content of the song, and it's not quite as good. It's not quite as good. But I do love this song. By the way, B tier compared to its contemporaries, and I'm gonna even say this before we even get to it. I think 2012 kind of made a lot of these songs go down on their list.
Yeah.
If we did this list first, a lot of these songs might be a little higher, but I'm like, okay, now I'm comparing you, and that's gonna be the unfortunate thing about all these. The more we listen to the years, the kind of harder we're gonna be able to judge. I'm like, yo, you wasn't good as your contemporaries the years before.
Right.
And speaking of one, "Wake Me Up" by Avicii, a song based on wanting to be wiser and longing to be older because he's trying to find himself while he is lost. The beat is not the most impressive, but it does have a little toe tapping quality. It has a little toe tapping quality. It's about how most of us feel wanting to do things but not being able to, hoping to be older and having the quality he needs to grow as a person. I love the concept of this video, but the song did not do it for me. Hollywood, I give it a C tier. What do you give?
Now wake up when this song. Like this, John. I actually love this song. I mean,
I love the hook. I do love the hook, but
one of my favorite songs. The hook is definitely a slapper. You know what I mean? The beat is, leaves a little bit to be desired. But, it was an overall good song. I mean, this honestly could have been way higher on this list, which is crazy. You know what I mean? It's a B tier. It's a B tier. I liked it. I liked the message of the song. I liked the whole concept and everything. It was a solid joint, but
we might move it up as we talk, but it was I enjoyed the hook a lot. I kind of felt like it was repetitive in a lot of ways, so I kind of got like, okay,
yeah, I can see that.
That's the only reason. Like I just wanted to hear the hook, and then they fed me the hook, and then I'm kind of like, okay, I'm tired of the hook. Hey, but if you just put that one little hook part, which a lot of these songs are, I'm in love with it. I'm sorry. Yeah.
Listen, 2013 was the year of the hook.
It was all these songs. Y'all finna see. It's a lot of hooks on here. But y'all can already see the name. But moving on to the next one, Hollywood Wrecking Ball by Miley Cyrus. Most people gonna remember this for the video because it was just out there. The Wrecking Ball is a song about how she wants to break your walls down that her partner's putting up, but they wrecked her instead. It's talking about how hard she loved, but didn't receive it back. How she placed her partner so high and she got burned. Again, a catchy hook, a decent theme, and a good song overall for me. If you listen to it, even though they tried to make it, probably made it a little higher than it probably should have been because the video was so outrageous. But I gave it a B tier.
Wrecking Ball, one of my favorite Miley Cyrus songs. I mean, I could just list on just because. This was an A tier to me. You know what I mean? Like just the whole concept of the song, the subject matter, which I am a huge stickler for. It was just Miley did her thing. You know what I mean on this one. Like it showed her elevation as an artist, as a songwriter. You know what I mean? So I definitely give it an A tier.
I move it up to A because it was a high B for me, so I just moved it up. So I was like, which one do I give it? It's good enough. She came in like a wrecking ball. How the
She came in definitely whole construction site like a wrecking ball.
Yeah. Number 17 is Miley Cyrus. We Can't Stop. She's back to back on the list. This is a white girl party anthem. If I ever hear a white girl party anthem, this is it. And I'm kind of here for it. If you're in a college and this song come on, especially like if you in that element, y'all know what element I'm talking about. Y'all understand element. If you are in that element, it is a very fun song. This is her party and they can do whatever they want. It gave me a lot of Lil Wayne vibes because I know what you're trying to do here. It's my party. I can cry if I want to. I see what you're doing, Miley. But I gave it a C tier because I'm not the white girl party anthem type. But I still give it a fact that it's a good song. Like I said, it's a really good song. But for me, compared to its contemporary, this is one of the songs I was talking about Hollywood that this song would be higher if I didn't listen to the last 2012 songs before.
Like this, We Can't Stop is definitely one of those you fist pumping at the rave. You know what I mean? One of those songs. But compared to Wrecking Ball, nah, this ain't it. This ain't it, Miley. You know what I mean? You outdid yourself with Wrecking Ball, then I listen to this one. And obviously it's two completely different sounds. But it's definitely not no party in the USA, I'll tell you that. You know what I mean? But yeah, this is a C tier. I ain't even gonna hold you. We ain't even gonna get all long-winded with the explanation. It's C tier.
Just C tier. And of course, the queen of breaking up, the queen of telling you facts, Taylor Swift is at number 16. I Knew You Were Trouble. Taylor Swift doing what she's amazing at. Telling the story of her relationship, admitting that she knew he wasn't any good, but she wanted him anyway. Admitting ultimately what we know, that women love toxic guys. He was the party guy who had all the women, took her to trouble places in reality and in her relationship. A nice hook. And then I started questioning, am I a Taylor Swift fan? She not the best singer, but somehow she finds her pocket. And I don't know what. like I'm like, you are average at singing, but you find your pocket so well.
Yep.
So I had to give it, it's an A tier.
Taylor Swift knows how to make, she knows how to make a song. You know what I mean? She is a very talented song maker. You know what I mean? And we did the last show, we talked about the album Red, which I actually liked. And this was one of the songs on the album that I actually loved. So, I mean, Tiff, listen, I was ready to re-break up with one of my exes after listening to this. You know, that's how it hit me. So, I give it an A. Taylor, you did your thing on this one. Red was a very good album. You did your thing on this song.
Yeah, Red was a very good album. Shout out to Lala. By the way, y'all see the name. Go follow her, support her. Honey and Cocoa Podcast, all the other things she do. She is amazing. We need her on some more GGC projects. Let's get it started.
We do. Check out that latest episode of Honey and Cocoa. The Blur Cartel was in the building. Shout out my boy Amazing Spider Cam. You know what I mean?
Shout out to Amazing Spider Cam. Then we had Lorde coming in with Royals. This is an interesting song to me. It's about a girl who's figured out her life, but everything around her is about having so this and that. They are not caught up in your love affair with royalty, gold cars, and she can rule you and live that fantasy that you don't need her. She can be the queen, but it's not for her and her group. A song, it's a song that it sold me with the concept. I love the concept. A well mapped out song that wasn't too long, hit the right spots. Even though it's not the best song in the world, I was actually captivated by it. I was absolutely captivated by it. I gave it a B tier. I love the idea that someone is telling us, listen, we don't need all this, and you can be my king and I can be your queen, but we don't have to have all this fancy stuff around us. I love that concept, Hollywood. I love that concept.
I definitely enjoy the concept as well. A little backdrop on this song. Lorde actually wrote this song in 30 minutes. She wrote this song in 30 minutes. It came out, it was a smash. To me, this is tier. I love Royals from the moment I heard it back in 2013. I was like, yo, this shit is a banger. Yeah, I mean, then Rick Ross was on the remix. Come on, bro. Like, Royals is a S tier. Lala, you don't have to fight me. I mean, even though you can fight me, you know, I might want to do that. You know, but yeah, Royals S tier.
I put it in the A category, but I do love this song. Absolutely loved it. But like I said, me listening to other songs kind of brought every song on this list down almost like unanimously. Every song on this list came down one ranking simply because I listened to last months, and I'm like, am I a little biased from this? Like, cause I'm like, last one hit heavy, and then all of a sudden you don't. Then we got Get Lucky by Daft Punk featuring Pharrell. This was Pharrell time in the top 20 in 2013. Catchy old school vibe. Pharrell killed it. They're telling you to shoot your shot. Y'all up all night, and this is your chance to get lucky with her. I love the vibe. It was fun. Although it took a while to get into the song, I hated the slow parts of the song. Whereas I love the hook, which is the theme of 2013. I gave it a B tier. I absolutely love the hook. I love the dancing. The verses kind of got slow for me. The beginning took a little long. But other than that, ultimately, once the song get into it, it's a fun time. I would 100% play this at my party, but it's a B tier.
Oh, Lala, you don't never get invited. Listen, you on the next show, all right?
Oh, she got to listen to the album. She got to listen to the top 10 albums. A lot of music to listen to, Lala. I got to see a lot of this.
But this song, I mean, I see that neither one of y'all like it, so I'm in a minority. This is S tier, bruh. You know what I mean? anything Pharrell tier for me. Like I'm sure like Pharrell for, you know what I mean? And this was like one of my favorite songs. You know what I mean? You know, it was many a nights where I was up all night to get lucky. So, you know what I mean? I know this song is a whole vibe for me. It come on and make me want to dance. You know what I mean? Make me want to grab a drink. You know, this is an S tier for me, but you know, I know it'll probably hit a B on this one, so that's fine with me. But me, it's an S
I
tier.
gave it a B. You gave it a S. It's A. So it's in the A tier, just off the.
Yeah, you be at work, but you know, you got time.
She can sit here and listen while she at work.
Oh no! While this show is on, she'll be at work. So yeah.
Okay. Oh, she can't do it. Oh, shout out to Lala. Number 13, we have "Stay" by Rihanna featuring Ekko. Rihanna singing about.
You don't have to work no more.
That's what I'm talking about. Don't have to work no more. That's the goal. Everybody here. Well, it's still work, but it's fun work that you want to do. Rihanna here is singing about wanting the person that looks to leave to stay. They're going in circles, round and round. They go even though nothing is changing. They still want to stay together despite all the problems and things going around. This song is beautiful in a slow pace that is different from the year before. It is interesting how Rihanna can switch styles so well from the ones we talked about last time to this. It's a beautiful song, but ultimately, like I said, it's still kind of still slow at points. I gave it a B tier. Again, I love the hook, but there was almost nothing to it. How the hood is, I think he's still here, but
yeah, I'm here.
There's almost no it's slow. It's a real slow play song. I gave it a B tier though. How the hood, tell me about
it. This is one of those songs where I was like, oh yeah, I remember this one. You know what I mean? And you know, as much as I love Rihanna, like
I think how the hood froze on us. Let's see if he come back. But like I said, Lala giving us B tier too. Lala telling us B tier. That's how I'm feeling right now. My boy How the Hood froze on us again, but like I said, Lala gave it a B tier. Lala, you got any reason you gave it a B tier? Like I said, mine is slow. It's a good hook, but ain't nothing that's really to it. So it's like, this is how it is, man. It's a B tier song. Let's see if Lala got to answer the why it's a B tier. If not, we'll move on then ask How the Hood his opinion on both songs when he get back. Well, we could go ahead. When How the Hood get back, we'll just do Ho Hey while he's gone. By the Lumineers, Ho Hey, a very hokey style song that's really not my style. It's really not my style at all. I'm not feeling the song. I don't like the way it feels now. It's a very well made song, a very well put together song, but rather random. It got a fun hook, toe tapping. It taps your foot, but it's nothing more than that. I give Ho Hey by the Lumineers a C tier. Lala said for a Rihanna song. I did Ho Hey too, How the Hood, while you was gone, so we could just do both of them back to back and just place them up there. Lala said Rihanna
is a B.
Yeah, Rihanna said it's a good song for her vocally, but it's not one of her best. True. So How the Hood first, Rihanna, and then Lumineers.
All right, so Rihanna, I gave that one, as I was saying before, my internet hold me and cut me off. Not one of my favorite Rihanna songs. Like, I mean, it's a good song, as y'all said, vocally. Just all together as a song, I'm all right. So it's a B. And then Ho Hey, I didn't like that song at all. So that joint is D tier to me. I don't really give a damn about that song.
I'm trying to see where is it at?
I could do without that song. And for it to have made 12 is insane to me.
I did not like that song either. So we don't even have to spend much on it. I didn't write much notes on it because the song has it's a well-made, thought-out song, but other than the execution wasn't really great to me. And now we in the fun part of the hood. We in my boy fight. Locked Out of Heaven by Bruno Mars. This the original Bruno. This the one that people don't remember. It ain't the old like the old 80s that you just dance like this to. Now this that that's the more R&B style. The original fun Bruno that I loved. It was a fun song that talked about how her sex takes him to heaven, giving him an out of body experience. Another catchy hook with a simple concept. Another solid song. It's a high beat tier for me. High beat tier. Again, I will say that when these songs gonna last time, just bring these songs to me. If I get that an A, if I get that a B, I can't get that a that's all it was for me. But how do you like Locked Out of Heaven by Bruno Mars?
Locked Out of Heaven was a great song.
Amazing song.
I love the concept of it. I love me a good concept, you know. And Bruno does his thing. You know what I mean? As far as with the songwriting, his subject matter, his concept, when he goes into the song, the creativity of it. It was a good joint. You know what I mean? Was it an A tier or an S tier? No. But it was good. It wasn't great, it was good. So I said it was a great song in the beginning, so let me rephrase that. It was a good song. You know what I mean? So yeah, it's a B tier. I give it a B. Bruno's on his list twice.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. And I just these songs, like y'all said, I like the C song. That's how hard this list is because it's a list of the best song. But on the list of a song that you competing against, you have to go B, and ain't nothing wrong with that. And that's something I can also say for the next song we got, How to Roar by Katy Perry. A catchy hook that's slow but picks up. She is talking about bouncing back from a bad situation and roaring like a lion and coming back stronger. She has the eye of the tiger, Hollywood, and Katy does a good job in this song. But the one big problem for me is it's repetitive, but it ain't as repetitive as, let's say, some of the other songs that I put at B tier earlier. It ain't as good as those. So I have to put it C if I'm going to hold on to my own judgment. It has to be a C tier because it is repetitive and it's not as good as those other songs. And if I'm holding a repetitiveness to a standard, I got to. Like, for instance, you could play the raw hook part at the beginning of a thing and I'm hyped for it. But after that, it's kind of like,
yeah.
So I gave it a C tier.
I actually like Katy Perry, but this was one of the Katy Perry songs I did not like. Like, I love the message behind the song. You know what I mean? You know, you fight. You know what I mean? You get knocked down, you stand back up, and you roar. I mean, you let them know you still here. You know what I mean? But because it was so repetitive, you know what I mean? And you know what I mean, I just hate all the whoa and shit.
I did the same thing. I got tired of that one part. I'm like, just took this out.
You know what I mean? So that right there took that song from being maybe a S or A to a high B. So I got Roar as a B. You know what I mean?
Move it to B.
Like the song itself, like the whole message behind the song itself is beautiful and I love it. But the repetitiveness of the song fucks it over. It moves it down a notch to about B.
It does. It is a great song though. Like if you play parts of it, I will be hyped for it. But once it played through the whole thing, I kind of want it to end. And right. I'm sorry if I feel that way. I have to make it known. Now we're finna get into something interesting for me because we do have Cruise
featuring Nelly.
This is not the regular. This is not the original. This is their remix. Nelly remix gets in the top 10 at number 9. He adds so much to this song with swagger that's already a song that had a lot of swagger. It's a good cruising song that I love. You play this in the car, you can rock. The whole song is about cruising your ride with your girl you met and taking on a trip. It makes me miss the old school thing like we did when we weren't adults, when like you didn't have nothing. Like normally you just, hey, me and my girl in high school, get in the car, I just got it. Let's just go for a ride to the neighboring city and just, sometimes you don't even talk Hollywood and just go to and take a ride with you because you couldn't really do much, you know what I mean? So you had to just like, hey, I don't think I got gas was cheaper then. Gas was cheaper. And maybe I gave it this high rating because of nostalgia. From me just wanting to take rides with my girl from listening to this. But I gave it an A tier, and it might be nostalgia. I even wrote that in my note. It might be nostalgia and me wanting to do that again and thinking that'd be a cool thing to do for like a third date. Like, hey, just get in the car. Where we going? I don't know. We just going.
We're just going cruise.
We going that way. We going west. I don't know where we going. I don't know where we stopping at. But me and you finna just hang out and vibe out in the car together. And I'm like, that hit for me. I'm not gonna lie, that hit for me. And so I gave it an A tier.
This John is a bop. I ain't even gonna hold you. You know, you hop it like Zelmay said. This song you hop in the car and you just cruise. Hence the title. You know what I mean? Your girl want to be a passenger princess for the day. You know what I mean? You just cruising, y'all chilling, you vibing out. You throw this going on. You know, make the ride even smoother, even better. I mean, and then the Nelly feature just adds more to it. You know what I mean? This is a great song. I loved it. It's definitely an A tier.
Man, this like I remember the song because I remember just cause Nelly got on it. I didn't hear it before, but when I heard it, I'm like, this song is something you just ride out to, man. Down with number 8, Bruno Mars make his second appearance with "When I Was Your Man," another typical classic song about your ex.
Mm-hmm.
You should have done more when you had the chance. The regret of losing a partner, now she dancing with another man. The piano in this song was played so beautiful. The singing was on point, gave me classic feel, and being a blues and jazz baby from having older parents, from being born like later in my life. Like I said, my sister's like 19 years older than me. My brother's like 8, 9. My parents is that much older. So everything with blues and jazz, this gave me that feel. Again, nostalgia probably A tier for me. When I Was Your Man, Bruno Mars killed it.
For me, I love this song when it came out. When this joint came out, I had just me and my shorty had just broke up, like the breakup fresh. You know what I mean? I was over here like, yo, I should have bought your flowers. I should have held your hand. Like, goddamn, like, come on, Bruno, why you doing this to me right now? You know what I mean? I listened to this song, I had to call her up, said, listen, you know, I'm sorry. Take me back, please. Like, but I love this song. You know what I mean? With Bruno, I'm telling you, when he hit that note saying I should have bought flowers, that's just give me the goosebumps every fucking time. So it's an S tier for me. You know what I mean? Because it's just so, it's a beautiful song. I mean, and he sung the hell out of that.
I guess I gave it an A, so we gotta kind of do it. Lala says she does not like it. This is one interesting because Lala usually likes songs that we don't like, and then she like all the other songs too. But she said she don't like this song. I want to actually hear your opinion on this.
You don't like it because it made me think about my ex.
Oh, that's why you don't like it. Just let us know in the comments, and then we're gonna come back to you about it because I really want to know. Because, like I said,
that's why I said like.
But we got a song that I thought I wasn't gonna like at number 7, but it turns out I really did like it. Just Give Me a Reason by Pink. A song about giving a reason to learn to love again because the relationship is not where it should be. It is not broken, but it's bent. I love that part. Nate Ruess comes in saying he thinks the relationship is fine, that everything is in her head. Another catchy beat, a dope concept of song. I feel like many relationships can learn from this song instead of just faking it like everything is okay. You can actually try to fix it because your relationship not broken, it just bent.
Right.
And I feel like people can learn to continue to grow because a lot of times we kind of, that's one thing I notice in relationships, like even if it's like a year or something, sometimes you get a little different over time, like a year, like we different people than we was a year ago. Now we ain't kind of messing, and now we kind of thinking we still from a year ago. And this song is just I just love it. I just loved it. I gave it a B tier.
Solid joint from Pink. You know what I mean? I actually like this song. You know, I like the concept of it. I like the message behind it. And a lot of these songs on this list had a strong message. You know what I mean? Which I appreciate. You know what I mean? I appreciate that very much. You know what I mean? And Del May is right. The message within this song is listen. You know what I mean? It ain't broke, but it's meant enough for us to fix it together. You know what I mean? So, you know what I mean? I fixed it. But yeah, this a beat here. Solid Pink John. You did a thing with it.
Yeah, we can learn a lot from, like I said, because a lot of times when it starts bending, we don't try to fix it, and then it finally breaks, and then it ain't no fix. But it's a great song. Mirrors by Justin Timberlake. A song about your other half, Hollywood. You are the image in the mirror. You are his mirror. You are part of him. He couldn't grow without you. You are his rib, and you are his reflection. It's an unusual concept in a song, and I loved how different this was because it's not your typical breakup song. It's not your typical, oh, I miss you song. It's a song about, hey, you are a part of me now. He's going to pull you through when times are hard. A good old school love song shows a little bit how to fight. Like, you are mine. Great song, man. I absolutely love Mirrors by Justin Timberlake. I gave it an A tier. And Lala saying, ain't nobody worried about your ex, you mine now. So that's why she don't like the song. Shout out.
Ain't nobody worried about my, well, yeah, I hope we ain't worried about an ex from 2013.
Yeah. You, boy, if you still on that 9 years later, boy.
I love this song. I actually hear this song almost every fucking day at work. You know what I mean? So I ain't really have to do no research for it because I hear it as soon as I clock in. But yeah, as I said before, another song with a great message behind it, great concept behind it. You know, Justin Timberlake, he always do his thing. You know what I mean? It's way better than Steve Todd, I'll tell you that. But yeah, it's an A tier for me.
Yeah, A tier. Lala said nobody. Lala funny shout there. Can't Hold Us by Macklemore, and we in the Macklemore section.
Jeez.
And if y'all know how I feel about Macklemore, but the song fits his narrative for Macklemore. And I'm like I said, I might be wrong, and I admit it. He's strong at hooks. I said it all the time. He's strong at hooks. That's fun and catchy. But when he get to his verses, you be like, bruh. Macklemore's whole part was the worst part of the song. When old boy come in and rapping was the best part of the song.
Right.
Well, I mean, not when he rapping, when he did the hook.
Mm-hmm. The hook is the best part of the song.
And it's the black dude just came in and saved the whole song. And while like the hook ain't in the beginning. So this whole song is like, no, why do I have to listen to you rap? The flow wasn't bad, but it was basic and it felt off at points, which I couldn't figure out if it was him or the beat that felt off. He was rapping about being independent, giving the music for the people, which I rock with. It's not the labels can't hold me back. Let's give it the ceilings can't hold us, which is a fire part of the song. The ceilings can't hold us. I love the hook so much that I can't diss the song too much. It's one of my favorite hooks of all time. And even with one of my favorite hooks of all time, it's still a C-tier song because the hook don't run through the song like some of the other hooks did. It was just like, oh, we're going to hit this hook twice. And it's not even long. And I got to hear Macklemore rap.
Yeah. This song is definitely being carried by the chorus. You know what I mean? The chorus is carrying this thing. You know, the chorus is carrying this song like Goku carrying the Z Fighters through the Namek Saga. That's how the chorus is carrying. So, like, I don't like Macklemore. I never did. You know what I mean? He was never a good rapper to me. You know what I mean? And this song, listening to it again, just further proves that point. So, you know what I mean? Just off the chorus, I'll give it a C. But if the chorus was not the chorus, this would be a heavy D tier song. Heavy.
I found on my second listen that I skipped to this chorus, and I'm like, that's not a good sign. I skipped straight to the chorus, Hollywood.
Yeah, because that's when you know. That's when you know. You gotta skip straight to the chorus. Yeah, man. Something wrong.
Next up, we got Harlem Shake by Baauer. this song ain't serious. It's a meme song that went viral, and the only reason I remember because LeBron James did the little stupid face and the king hat. This song was meant just for fun. It's not a serious song. It's D tier. It's just a fun beat to make. It ain't even a good beat. It's just something silly to make. Like
Right.
if you want to be a Looney Tune for a day, this song be for you. And it's like it made for some fun moments. Like I said, the King James and Chris Bosh doing the little face thing was very fun. But they ain't part of the song. They just happen to do that to the song. Which like
Right.
me giving a TikTok song that ain't got no beat or rhythm or no reason for it to be here. It gotta be D tier. So
Yeah, I don't care for this song at all. So, it's definitely a D tier. Like it was cool for the moment, for its viral moments, that had everybody making their videos and dancing and whatnot. But yeah, this D tier. I could definitely live without this song.
yeah. And my only S tier on my whole list for me personally was Radioactive by Imagine Dragons. It brought me back to memory lane. The only song besides Stay I could write to on this list. I could write to Stay, but Stay wasn't really the best song. An amazing beat selection, a catchy hook, and it kept momentum throughout the song, which is one thing this song that most of these songs didn't do for me. Like it was slow parts of songs, we said it, but it's waking up to a new age, and things won't be the same. Like people are radioactive. He's waking up to a revolution. It's a typical rebellious rock song that doesn't typically do it for me, but when I rock to your rock song, I really rock to it because that's not my style of music. But this song is when my only S tier for me on this list was Imagine Dragons Radioactive. I absolutely love the beat selection and everything. I like the concept, even though it's the typical concept. By the way, this also proves that all the alpha male mentality that we waking up now from the Matrix is disproven because Imagine Dragons did this in 2012, and all y'all doing is calling the Matrix. I know I'm getting the other show, but y'all basically just calling the Matrix what we used to call the man.
Mm-hmm.
The man run the show. The man. I'm like y'all. Nothing is different. Everything is the same. It's just y'all. We just got a new name for it. But It is S tier. Shout out to Lala. She said S tier too. Hollywood, your thought?
No, since she said it's S tier, it's D tier now. Yeah, I mean, but no, this is actually one of my favorite songs of that year. I love Radioactive. Imagine Dragons. I was like an instant fan when I heard the song, and it's S tier. There's really nothing else to say about it. It's a great song.
An amazing song. And now we got the most controversial song on the list.
Yes, sir.
Blurred Lines featuring Thicke. I mean, not featuring, by Thicke, featuring Pharrell and T.I. The most controversial song of the list, with lawsuits and more. The lines are blurred of what should be done. The concept.
I know somebody who doesn't think this is the S tier song. That's Marvin Gaye's family.
I'm saying he basically stole the concept. The concept is weird, but it's easy to understand. She wants him, so let's have fun. She's a good girl, but she's really wild, and she needs to let go of those blurred lines. Pharrell did his thing in his song. T.I. verse was actually pretty good on this, as it normally was, but I feel like it still didn't really fit the song. You know, like I could, if I took out T.I. verse and put it on another beat, I think the verse would have went really hard, especially in this period. But it was still a good song. B tier, even though it is very, very controversial. I think T.I.'s support kind of bring it down, even though I think his verse was really good. But it don't really fit this song.
Yeah.
It fit the concept. But the way he rap on it threw me off. I'm sorry.
His delivery was what fucked up. I mean, this was a solid song. Shout out to Marvin Gaye's people. I mean, they won that money as they should have. But it was a solid song. I love the beat. It was a Pharrell production, so the Neptune, so it was gonna be fire. I mean, Thicke did his thing. You know, the T.I. verse was, you know, it's hit or miss depending on who you asking. I mean, it wasn't a bad verse at all.
It was a very good verse. It just was the beat was with it was
like maybe if like I agree with you. If it was on another song, it probably would have hit different. I mean, because the way he delivered it on this beat just made it like, I mean, I could do without it, but yeah, it's a B tier song. I mean,
honestly, if it wasn't probably so, if I didn't love Marvin Gaye so much, it would probably been A tier. And if I felt like T.I. verse was different, it might would have been S tier. Like, so it got knocked down whole tiers because I'm sorry, I love Marvin Gaye, and despite all what these singers be into, I absolutely like I said, I'm a jazz blues baby from back in the day. If you do a Marvin Gaye song, you don't do it 100%. You get a whole point deducted.
As you should. I mean,
100%. That's why Jennifer Lopez definitely should not do a Whitney Houston song, or I'm just gonna be upset.
I'm gonna have what they say on White Chicks, a whole BS. They allow her to sing some Whitney Houston. I'm writing a letter to somebody.
Like, I don't know who told y'all that. I don't even want Mariah Carey to do it more, and she probably had the chops at one point to be able to do it.
If anybody gonna do a Whitney Houston tribute, it better be Jennifer Hudson. Somebody.
Oh, Jennifer Hudson would be good. Fantastic. Somebody that can sing.
Beyonce. Or if you gonna get somebody that ain't black, make it Adele at least, cause she can sing. Like, that's no damn Jennifer Lopez. Don't ever disrespect Whitney Houston like that.
Like, the best singer of all time. I always say the best singer of all time. One is controversial. Well, both of them controversial, but I always tell people that Whitney, the one singer that did not have to move and you'd be mesmerized. Like, I'm watching her in the Bodyguard. She was sick, completely still and singing. You just look. And I'm like, every other singer had to do some kind of jiggle dance. Even the best singers got to do something. They got to hit that church one when they hit their hand up. Mm-hmm. Whitney will sit there like this. And you'll just stare and be like, how did she sing this song? And the other one is controversial. He R. Kelly. He's one of the best singers of all time. But, we know what his problem is. We ain't gonna go over that.
Listen, as much as, his documented fuckery, we know that. We can't take away from the man can actually sing. Like,
you can't take away that talent. And I always put him at the top, too. Even though it's certain keys, me being a little music nerd when I was younger, it's certain keys that Marvin Gaye never beat him in, but Marvin Gaye couldn't hit every type of thing in every song. Like, they had their strong suits and they stuck with them. R. Kelly killed every note that you could give him. If you sung it this way, that way, this way, that way, he destroyed all. Like, Beyonce got a good note that she always hit. I think it's like the B. I think it's B. I can't remember. My mind, I can't remember the notes like I used to. But I used to know, like, it's the B note. If she hit that note, Beyonce probably one of the best of all time at hitting that note. She might not be good at Whitney in the other note, but that one note she hit, Beyonce amazing it. Number 1, Macklemore. He even apologized for this to Kendrick Lamar, who is not even on this list, by the way. I don't know how. The best album, universally called the best album of this year. I don't think it's in the top 10 or 20 song albums, but it's the one that still got most play ever. It's the one that got the most viewed ever. But in the year, it got disrespected. The year it came out.
They had Swimming Pool 79th in the top 100. 79th.
That should be the top. That's an S tier song. R. Kelly cannot actually sing. Y'all just like his music, but he can't sing.
Who's saying R. Kelly can't sing?
La.
Here we go.
Listen.
That's one thing he can do.
I even said I don't even listen to much of his music no more, but I'm not gonna not discredit the man. Because
if R. Kelly wasn't on, if fuckery wasn't surrounding his name, he would literally be in the What It Sound Like vocalist tournament coming up next year. He would be in it. But because we are an R. Kelly free podcast, he won't be in it. But he could definitely be in that vocalist tournament.
I got a question. Have you seen somebody else try to sing I Believe I Can Fly yet? They don't even
No,
attempt it.
they can't.
They don't even attempt it. That's all I gotta say. Nobody attempts to sing that song. They're like, nope, we not. I want to see somebody else. I want to see. Let's put our best in. I want to see them sing "I Believe I Can Fly," and I want to see if they can hit every note he hit in that song. Cause that's what I was talking about. Vocal shifting. If he can hit every note in that song, if you can hit every note, cause the vocals in "I Believe I Can Fly" shift so much from one key to another key. Nobody tries it. Maybe Prince could have did it, but he ain't here no more.
Right.
She said the song is a note. Shout out, La. We love La. But I'm just saying, I want to see y'all try. If you think you can sing "I Believe I Can Fly," hit every note. Don't try to shift the notes, cause I seen some of y'all try to shift the notes to something. No, hit every note he hit. That's all I'm saying. But number one is Thrift Shop.
Only got $20 in my pocket.
I studied up this a lot through the show. On my listening, another good hook, and verses are terrible. It's catchy, a really good beat. I actually love the hook. It's fun. The verse threw me though. I understand why the song is number one though, due to what I previously said. It's actually a meanie song. Even had the R. Kelly piss line. The R. Kelly piss line was funny. The verses are funny, and he is on beat more in this song. So I didn't absolutely hate the verses, even though they were terrible.
Right.
But Lala said anyone can sing it. We all sung it for the 5th grade graduation. When I say sing it, I mean good.
Disrespectful right now. All right. Stop that.
Like I want to hear it. I bet it was not that good. I'm telling you, we tried to sing it at ours too, and it wasn't good because it's
we're not going to sit here and compare graduation to R. Kelly. Don't do that.
Yeah, that's true, but I gave Thrift Shop a B tier. Lala gives it an S tier. It's actually higher for me because it's a fun song though. That's the only reason it's higher, because I took the song as a joke song.
Listen, I love this song when it came out. Like, I had it on my phone and everything. But
it's a very fun song.
It was a fun song. Is it an S tier song? Hell no. You know what I mean? Is it a good song? Yeah. I don't really like Macklemore's music like that, but
this is this song.
I like this song. It's very catchy. I like the concept of it. It was very new. You know what I mean? New concept. I love it. You know what I mean? But as you said, the verses itself leave a little bit to be desired. You know what I mean? And it's just not as, it's a solid feature song. It's a solid song. It's a good song. It's not a great song.
So that's our list. We only got Radioactive as S tier. I was very hard on this list. I openly admitted throughout this whole show how to 2012 made a lot of y'all look a lot more mid than y'all was. And when I say mid, I'm just gonna be at it. I think it was 2000. If we did this first, I believe a lot of these would be tiered a level ahead. But because we listened to 2012, I'm sorry. This list didn't hit the same.
Yeah.
She said we Royal.
I had Royals as an S tier, so you know what I mean.
That is high B, so it was me.
You gotta go in the middle.
It was me. So blame me. Even though I do love the song, I am very hard on how I view music, especially when I was like, Overall 99 started as a music company, and we had singers and all that, and life happened, and I couldn't keep up with all that, so I let people do their own thing. So shout out to me and Kid Credit Player, aka West. So we started this as a music company. It became more. Superman, shout out to my guy Superman. He said, "Stay as a beacher is crazy in my opinion. What's good, man? Shout out to Superman. Whooper man, how you doing today? Where you think it should be at? Where you think Stay should be at? Cause I'm saying, cause me and Holly gotta listen to this on a level of like we gotta be professional. So a lot of these songs, I'm telling you, they are good. You don't think I like Suit and Tie and Beat It, but I'm comparing it to everything else.
Yep.
So a lot of things on the list that I enjoy, like I enjoyed Thrift Shop. It still gotta be B. I enjoyed Wake Me Up, but it still gotta be C. Only 2 songs I didn't enjoy was the D tier. Stay right where it need to be. Yeah, I just like
it's good at B. I mean, it's a good solid song. It's not a great song. It's a good solid song.
Superman said S tier. That's like my top 5 song of all time. I love it. I'm vibing though. Superman is also younger, so I believe younger people might enjoy that a lot more. Yeah. Which is cool because that's probably one of y'all songs y'all grew up with. And I probably, if we did, when we get to the early 2000s, which we probably will next year, it's gonna be some song that we probably like that probably shouldn't be liked. Cause we ain't at this stage. These are when we was adults. Me and Hollywood was adults when these songs came out. But when we start getting at like 2008, 2007, 6, when we teenagers, some of them songs probably is gonna be like, this is an S tier song. Oh my god!
I have to remove the nostalgia glasses and the bias when the Nelly years come up, because that was like prime youth years right there. So
you know what I'm saying. Yeah. So this probably was when Superman was in. This is probably his prime time. But shout out to Superman. That's my guy. That's the alphas right there. Shout out to the alpha. But how y'all think about this? How y'all feel about the list? Lala said we hold Royals. Superman said they stay. Go listen to Royals again. So I do love Royals though. I love Lorde. So
listen, Royals is a banger. Yeah, I mean
it is. It's probably. Let me make it better. Let me make it a little better. Let me put it's the top of the A tier. It's number 1 on the A tier. It's right there. It's on the edge. Yo, the chat telling me to put. Okay, since the chat wanted.
Oh no, we can't succumb to the chat. We made our decision.
Hey, listen, I did agree at the beginning of the show that it's also the chat too.
All right.
Just because I did say it, because when it was just Lala, it was 1. But then when the whole chat go against it, and I do give it enough credit that I will move it up. Like if I was absolutely vehemently, it's not an S tier.
It's an S tier song to me. So hey.
But this is how the show works. It's a community thing. GGC Mafia is a community. This is not just mine. It's not overall 99 media. This is not just Blur. This is our thing. So GGC Mafia. If enough people come in and say, listen, unless absolutely
people get in the chat and say that Get Lucky is S tier, so it can move up. Go get in the chat and say that right now.
Hey, if y'all do it again, it's A tier.
I will cash app you 25 cents right now if you Get Lucky up to S tier. So I'll get 25 cents. Yeah.
Superman wasted no time.
I will cash app you a quarter right now.
Listen, I'll cash app you a quarter. Superman.
Oh, what you mean? I didn't say that.
Hey, Superman, I know, like I said, I know this is your prime youth years. You can't put everything S tier. Even though I do love Cruise too, I get you, but I couldn't quite put on the list.
Your opinion matters the utmost. I value your opinion over my own.
Blurred Lines. Me and him gave it a B. Let's see, Superman. What is Blurred Lines? Let's see if we move it. If we get multiple people, we'll move.
Listen, y'all better not move Blurred Lines up. It's Blurred Lines is a B tier song, and that's where it's going to be at. It's no higher than
that. Hey, my man said gotta stay B. I'm just saying we got this interactive. We gotta get that. Even though Lala, we did move up 1 for Lala last time. So I remember that in the first song video. So we did. I was like, dang, we didn't move 1 up for Lala. We did move up 1 last time. So shout out to Lala. But yeah, Cruise. I do love Cruise, but it gotta stay at A tier. Again, we going off of what we did 2012. Like I said, I told a lot of these songs would be up 1 thing if I didn't listen to 2012. 2012 was so good.
Yeah, 2012 was shitting on this list. I ain't even gonna hold you.
That's what I'm saying. 2012 murked this list. And
But Royals and Radioactive carry this, John, and Get Lucky. You know what I mean?
I did love Get Lucky, so shout out to Get Lucky. It wasn't bad though. This probably gonna be one of the weaker lists we have, mostly because it's just a weaker list.
Until we get into like 2015, 2016, when the music, like, to me, 2016 one of the greatest years of music ever. So, I mean, just we get there, and then going back in the day to 2000, woo, where you'll probably find more rap dominating the list. You know what I mean?
We for sure gonna get Lollipop.
Oh yeah.
I'm trying to see. Let me see top 10 albums. This is what we're gonna be doing next time. This time we did top 20 songs of 2013. Next time we are doing top 10 albums of 2013, and then we're going into the 2020s on New Year's Day. Hopefully, how the hood don't be too. But New Year's Day, we will do the list of top 10.
I can't make y'all no promises right now. I may be drunk as fuck. All right. On New Year's Day, I may still be drunk as hell because I'm going to a party on New Year's Eve. So I ain't gonna make you no promise.
Yeah,
might get hungover Sunday.
All I said, I'm just going off memory. If they were fresh in my brain, I probably rank other songs. Yeah, there's some songs in 2013 that was amazing that didn't make this list. Swimming pools, Pour It Up,
Fucking Problem.
Yeah, Problems. There's a lot of songs that didn't, but there's a lot of songs that's better because we had some songs here that shouldn't make this list but made it. Hey man, Jorge was. I'm sorry, Sue man. I know. Like I said, I know it's over. You know, I was too old when the song came out for that.
It's horrible. That song sucks. I'm sorry.
I'm gonna show. We're gonna get out of here soon, but I am gonna try to find the Billboard top 10 albums of that year and show y'all so we can go over it together and see what we talking about. Okay, I got it now. Let me move it over here so we can see it. And this is what we're gonna be talking about next week. Me and Hollywood gonna be on here next week, the day after well, I don't know. We'll probably have to figure out another day to do this because that is on Christmas.
Oh yeah, damn, it is Christmas next week.
Yeah, so we'll have to figure out something. But we will someday do it next week. Later in the week though, because I gotta do this. We have the 2020 experience. We have Red. We have Take Me Home. On Orthodox Jukebox, we got Babel, Night Vision, Here to the Good Times, The Truth About Love, Crash My Party, and Unapologetic.
Okay.
So that's the list we're doing next week. The top 10 of Billboard's year-end charts of 200 of album sales. So we gotta. Red is consistently on here, so we got like Unapologetic. Yeah, so we got some. We'll be here. Be on the YouTube. Follow the YouTube. Follow Hollywood and them YouTube, and we will try to post on what day we're gonna do this because it might have to be. I don't know. Might have to be Saturday. We will see. I have to get with Hollywood because I don't know if it's last minute shopping got to be done or what. So that do got to happen, but we do have that list. So hit that subscribe button on that channel. Follow the Twitter. Y'all can see our Twitters right here. I will announce on there, and I will do a community post on our YouTube. If you are on Twitch, which I think Superman is, shout out to him on my Twitch. We will be over there. I will announce on Twitter, so just follow me on Twitter. As y'all can see the name, just follow us there so you can keep up with what we're doing. And we usually do these on Sunday, but like I said, I do kind of want to do top 22 on New Year's, but we got to see where Hollywood is at. So I do want to do it on New Year's because it'd be a cool thing to do. Maybe get a quick one out before everybody go out, and I'll give y'all time. Probably 2 or 3, but we'll see. It might be a little later if Hollywood ain't got to work, but we'll let y'all know. We'll get all the time together. We'll get together, get the time He don't know his work schedule yet and all that, and it's Christmas and New Year's and it's a lot of stuff going on. But we'll let y'all know. So follow the Twitter, Hollywood. We'll let y'all know, and y'all can do this with us. Y'all see what we got. Y'all see what the albums we got. You can come back and look at it on the YouTube or whatever. And it's gonna be a good time, man. I appreciate y'all for watching. Hollywood, what can they find you besides underneath here?
I mean, make sure first and foremost before you do anything, you look for this. See that? The Blurred Cartel? You look that up. Be on everything. Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, Twitter. TikTok. All that. So just type in the Blurred Cartel. Follow. Subscribe. Do that. And then, after you do that, you do me a favor. And you go to Hollywood_Sensei215. TikTok, Instagram, Twitter, YouTube, Christopher Coley on Facebook. That's Coley on Facebook. Look me up on there. That's where you can find me. Make sure you follow me. If you're not following me, you're doing yourself a disservice. So just go ahead and do that. Follow your boy.
100%. Y'all know where y'all can find me. Of course, over on that media. And if you enjoyed the content, hit that like button, the subscribe button, whatever channel y'all on. Blurred over on 99 Media. This is GGC Mafia. Y'all know what it is. Where my GGC Mafia is. Y'all know what it is. The merch is in the store in my description below. So hit that link tree in the Zelmay. If you're on YouTube, if you're on my Twitch, it should be in my Twitch too. So just go find that little link tree and just get the GGC Mafia merch. It's on, man. We'll split whatever profits we get on whatever anybody buys. Just send it to them boys, whatever, half of it, and whatever, man. So it's a joint project, you know what I mean? And we got a lot of stuff going on. We might do more tier lists. We might do all kind of stuff. And again, thank you, Hollywood, for being here today. Again, we're gonna leave you with the message again, one last time for the week, because I'm not doing it no more. This is the end of the message. January 21st, go watch my boy fight at UFC. He gave an inspiring message, and we'll be out after this.
First title fight is a big moment in your life and career. Do you feel anything different? This isn't just a regular fight anymore.
My biggest fear for a while was dying without knowing how good I truly was, without knowing my true potential. And now I get to answer that question.
Wow.
It's funny. I'm gonna be honest, I'm more dangerous in this fight than I've ever been. Because there is no losing for me, bro. There is no losing in this fight for me. Because at the end of the day, I get the answer. Either I was good enough or I wasn't. And that's all I ever wanted. The time I stepped in. To just know.
Man, you're giving me chills. That's incredible stuff.
All I ever wanted was to answer that question. And January 21st it'll be answered.
Man, if that don't make you want to run through a wall, I don't know what will. And we gonna find out sooner or later. Y'all gonna find out. But the question still remains, Hollywood, before we get out of here.
Who are these niggas?